house now. She just be like, "Oh, I'm gonna get a new house and just buy
It's
it
not
cash."
even like buy. Okay.
My
All
name,
right, here.
my
This
name
is
is
this is the start of
Tyler.
the video. This is the start of the video. So basically, if you don't know the lore, this fucking she put a. Did she blur her own kid's face? That's funny. Her kid's gonna grow up and be freaking known for her mom. I don't think he'd care, but basically,
No, her kids me calling people N-words too.
she called some like 5-year-old black kid the N-word, and now she's made $728,000 off of donations for her quote unquote safety. But what we're doing now is going through the list of recent donations and looking at the fucking crazy ones. So Corey, stop white genocide's pretty crazy. There's been some fucking nuts ones.
Yeah, there's some crazy ones.
Support from Estonians. Oh, there's like, yep. We have tried being nice. Don't apologize, stay strong. Support who? This is crazy. Like, they
This
have
is just
so
from
many
this
likes
hour.
for being within so little.
This one's diabolical.
Sick
It's only
of
3 words.
them.
This
Sick
is
of
diabolical, and
them.
it's 3 words.
Sick.
I've
It
never
says
seen
so
it
much.
3 words.
It says so
in my
much.
life.
Oh my god.
This is diabolical.
White pride worldwide. Protect free speech. Yeah, that's what it's about. That's like the same people who tell you that like the freaking Confederate flag isn't about slavery. No, it's just wait, scroll back up.
I think I have a
Exact
solution to
funded
this.
BLM DLI.
I think we send the kid to El Salvador.
Yeah, we should deport him without due process.
Yeah, this one is.
That would show him.
Wait, Africa is a dump. What is that one right under it? She said it because thief and foreigner harassment. Calvin.
Yeah, he's a foreigner from Africa.
I mean, Obama's from Kenya, so. Spook, I cannot say that.
You
I
cannot
cannot
say
say
that.
that one.
Yeah, that one's not for you.
For your Twitch career, you can't say that.
No white
No
girl.
white gay.
Is there like a wait,
Oh,
Corey, is there a
yeah.
way to filter
I
by
know,
most
I was-
popular?
I wish. We
I
could go
felt
most
so- I
recent. We
felt
could
so
go top
guilty
donations.
Calling people the N-word.
I wonder
you
what
know
the
I
top
mean?
donation is.
Do we want to
I wanna see what the
go
top
with
donation
top
is.
donations?
Yeah, let's see how much money is being made. That's 10 grand. That's 10 grand. That's 10 grand.
Why?
Wait. That's just the guy's name. Wait. Look up.
Wait.
Arian Pensa.
Wait. Hold
Who
on.
is into Google?
This is the actual name.
Wait. Stop. Before we go anything else.
2,000.
I think that's an I under it.
Oh, wait, I can't even see what that one says.
No way. These guys are trying to spell it.
Oh
that's crazy.
no!
These guys tried to spell it.
And they're spelling it. They're spelling it with several $1,000.
with
Each
spans
letter
at a
is
time.
$2,000.
$2,000 for
She's
each.
spelling out the
for-
word
They
and
tried-
getting
they tried
10.
about hard
White
R.
Lives Matter.
They
Tired.
said
Wait,
hard
scroll down
R.
a little bit.
They can't even.
After
do
White Lives
racism
Matter.
right.
Tired of this
Tired of
NBS.
this
$1,234.
Yeah, so this is the top
Insane.
donation. These are the top donations.
This is
Average Black White Lives Matter tired of
17,000
this.
likes. I cannot fathom being so racist that you think an appropriate use of that $10,000 is like most of a car payment, right? Of like a brand new car, right?
That's like
$10,000.
You
that's
can
like
buy
3
my
months
car.
of work. That's like 3 months of work.
That is like that's like
10
what
grand.
most people have just like in their account at one time. That's like just emptying out one of your accounts, right? And just saying fuck it, give it to the racist lady.
That's not even most. That's a very large savings account.
This is a
What is I think that's a slavery
this is a-
verse. I think that's a slavery verse. I'm pretty sure that's
it might be. Hold on.
Exodus 2015.
X.
Hey, look, Trump said
Exodus
2 Corinthians instead of 2 Corinthians.
Okay, that's our next Pope gang. Don't talk about him.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
It's still up in
think it
the
was-
air. I'm saying Trump 2028 and
He's not
Trump
even
to be the next Pope.
he's not even Catholic. You
You
shall not
shall
steal.
steal.
And
Okay,
he
that's
could be
not
the
bad.
next
Hi,
CEO
Kevin.
of Tesla.
That's not
For Carmelo. Twerking is African mating call.
Just look at these. These are diabolical.
Twerking is jungle
I think this
dance.
one's the worst one.
Cavely caucus crackers. What does that mean?
Well, I understand what I understand what he's trying to say, at least for the last word. I just don't get the first two.
Pro-white
Pro-white
Jews.
Jew.
Total.
This one's diabolical.
Why
This one is diabolical.
Why is Corey Knight there?
Corey, why does it say you're
Hey,
a donor?
wait.
Corey, why does it say you're twerking his African mating call?
It's just this one again.
That's a
Nathaniel.
I didn't know
Nathaniel.
what that was supposed to mean.
N-word F cancel culture. Yep, classic. Ben Shapiro. Let's just say,
Beyond.
hypothetically, they hate Carmelo.
Yeah, they really do hate him.
Wake up, white man.
The white man.
Shad.
What happened to poker?
Will.
I don't know. You guys, I have
Flat
Flat
earthers.
earthers.
Whites bow to nobody this year,
6
finally.
minutes.
Let's fucking go,
minutes ago.
white ninjas.
That's how I'm feeling.
Whites not
That's not
racist.
right.
China did Uyghur genocide. Isn't that kind of true?
Mhm.
Not the whites not
I
racist.
don't know. Yeah.
It wasn't a genocide. There was a lot of like education camps and some like bad shit
The
going on.
education camps. We are so
trying to
bad.
concentrate.
White pride, white
pride.
queen. The ones that are not donating anonymously are fucking great. Pavement
It made me.
ape.
This one is
Pavement ape.
diabolical.
That's probably one of the worst ones. What's the
this
worst?
is
What do you guys think the
diabolical.
worst one is so far?
I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't
so
know
let's-
if,
so
like,
let's-
if you're
let's-
more
let's convene
creative,
to
if
figure
it makes
this
you
out.
more or less racist.
I think you're more. I mean, it's
think it makes you
creative.
more racist.
It's more
makes you
racist, but it's
because
creative.
you're going out of your way in order to make it more creative.
I appreciate the creativity though.
I mean, yeah, anyone can
I
be.
mean,
No, I
Anyone
appreciate
can
it.
put fuck black people and put that, but
That's
you
what I'm
know,
saying.
pavement ape
Anything
is
is
creative at least.
Like they had to be
Pavement
thoughtful about their
creative.
racism.
And I've
I don't stand
and
for
the-
cookie
the-
cutter
the-
racism.
The twerking one is crazy.
I like
Outside the
I like
box.
sick of them. I like that one. That one's crazy.
Sick of them is diabolical.
That
Yeah,
one's-
I think
that
I'd do it,
one's
John.
crazy.
Wait, guys,
That
that
was
was me.
crazy.
That was on me.
What money did you donate, buddy?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Somalians
Somalians
suck. Culture, not race.
Culture,
Ours is
not
better. See,
race.
that's like one of the boring ones. Blacks for white privilege. There's been a lot of ones that
Yeah,
just say
that's
fatigue. They are the missing link.
Okay, I forgot about that one.
I forgot about that one.
This one.
That
This
was probably
this
the
one is the worst.
They
This-
are
this-
the
this one is
missing
worst for
link.
sure.
Carmelo is a
Okay, wait,
monkey.
hold on.
Straightforward. That one's straightforward.
That one is straightforward.
I don't know who Austin Metcalf is.
Enjoy $50.
$50. Dude, it's crazy that she's this wealthy now. Blacks for Trump.
That's
Sure.
for sure.
And Frank was
Frank
in.
was
Look, see, it's
black.
another fatigue one.
For why are Jews catching strays all of a sudden?
Oh,
What
It's
did
all
they
the time.
have?
It's all the
What
time.
did they have to do with anything?
well, when you hate
all-
black people, it tends to
Usually
mean
all
you're
right.
probably anti-Semitic
Also
too.
hate.
Stop
also
black
hate
privilege.
black-
20,
No, it's
27
just we're
minutes ago.
talking-
27
it
minutes
goes-
ago. 127 likes. 27 minutes ago.
People are going through refreshing and then
127.
going down.
Say
Say it
it
louder.
louder. 32
Say it
minutes
louder.
ago, 111 likes. It's so crazy to like not just donate, but to put like a fucking racist thing in the comment or in your name. Reverend A. Al
It's
Sharpton.
really easy to be anonymous. You know.
This is crazy. These are GD Tester. Interesting. Grant Harvey. Okay.
Again,
that's
yeah, see, that's one of the boring
Yeah.
ones. 7 minutes ago,
classic.
103 likes, by the way.
I think this is right about where we ended the
Probably.
first time around.
Oh, yeah, I remember
Good
Paul
one.
Lydia Marina. I
Called him out for
called
being
out-
I
racist.
heard a thing.
I called out the kid
Kid
for what he
for what
was.
he was.
Hmm.
Well, you gotta,
Ooh,
she has
that's
to protect her family though,
So
man.
the kid is roughly 10.
Oh yeah, because if
Which
he was
is
5, that's
fairly
ridiculous.
far,
But because it's a 10-year-old, oh my!
He's fair game.
Wait, wait, wait,
He's
wait,
fair
wait.
game
No,
because
no, no,
he's
go above,
10.
go above, go above. Is the kid also autistic?
I come up for what
It's
he
the
was.
sentence
Like
right
other,
there.
some suggested the
The
kid
child Hendrix allegedly accosted is autistic.
Oh right. After the word Hendrix, Corey.
Yeah, so interesting.
No,
There's
right
multiple
before that.
Hendrix.
They
This one.
Oh yeah.
Just the first.
they
the topic sentence.
they argued the kid is older because they compared him to the height of the playground. Okay, even if he was 10, even if he was like 11 or
See?
12
This
or
is
13,
real media. This is real media. This is real media.
even if he was 11 or 12 or 13, like I'm so confused. How is that the defense?
So what you don't get is we're giving her money
Mm,
because
This is
'cause
so
the N-word-
crazy.
So you have to hear me out. The N word is basically any other profanity, right? So
Uh-huh.
we're giving her money because she's using profanity
In front of
towards
children.
a 10-year-old autistic kid.
Yeah, like,
If that's
like, if I
That's
went
best,
up to a
best case
park
scenario.
and
Best
said,
case scenario,
the
all she's
kid
doing is
on
calling him.
autism
She's calling a
spectrum,
10-year-old
right.
autistic kid a dumbass.
if I
Like,
go
like,
to
that-
a
that's
park,
best case scenario.
if you go to a park, right, and you if you go up to an autistic child, a 10-year-old, and go, "Hey, you're a fucking stupid ass moron, dumb bitch."
Hey,
That
did you think about this?
Am
What if the
I gonna
autistic child
Oh, was
wandered
stealing.
around and maybe like touched your purse?
Yeah, if I was
Hmm?
even if he was stealing, like you don't.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is so.
I think
crazy.
I think to fully understand the situation, let's just say that the kid was 10, right? Let's just say he was 10.
Right. Well, give him the
Let's
benefit
say-
of the
let's-
doubt.
let's-
Okay,
let's say-
I'm
let's say
giving
he
you one.
wasn't
I'm giving you one.
autistic.
He's either
Let's
5
say
and
he wasn't
non-autistic or 10
autistic.
autistic. You only get either one.
10 and autistic.
It's
Like,
fitting
we'll
the
take-
background of my
We'll,
computer.
we'll
is three
take
monkeys.
What'd you say, Corey?
the
Or Chris?
I
Or
said-
Kevin? All the other ones besides
Okay.
Kevin.
Okay, bruh.
The
the
background of my
version.
computer is three monkeys.
It's the dad, the
Hey,
son,
Corey.
and the mom.
So let's
Probably.
just say, okay, well, let's just say he's 10 and autistic, right? The fact that you're
Fuck,
you're
make him gay
screaming
too.
to a 10-year-old in and
Make
of
him gay too.
itself is crazy. Hurling profanities at a child. Let's say he wasn't autistic. Hurling insults and profanity at a child is diabolical.
It could be a 12-year-old, and that'd
insane.
still be freaking nuts.
And you know, to be honest, I really wouldn't care that much if she just like nothing came from it. Cause I'm gonna be honest, I don't expect anything to come from it in this world.
But
But
she's
the-
going
The
online.
fact
The fact that she's
Going online
She's reaping
and going,
rewards.
guys, no, I'm the victim. The lady who verbally berated an autistic 5 or 10-year-old. Me. Give me $700,000.
That's good.
This is mind-blowing.
Again,
Wow.
Hendrik was the most grotesque of my brothers.
Wow.
Donate money specifically to show for reprehensible behavior.
We saw
Yeah.
similar dynamics with Kyle Rittenhouse. Oh yeah, the guy that shot black people. We're on a good page here.
If that's the If that's the standard,
We're in a really good line of reasoning.
Yeah, this
the
is,
guy
this is
who-
diabolical.
No, Nick Fuentes, yes.
Oh, the
Nick
Nazi.
Fuentes, the Nia, the half.
Either everybody
The Joker guy?
the Joker. I don't know if he's a Joker guy.
Stabbed by teenager to death. I don't hear one word
Black
about
people
that.
just raised 500 grand for a cold-hearted killer who stabbed a white teenager to death. He posted. So I don't want to hear one word about Shiloh Hendrix fundraiser.
Either everybody gets to be tribal or nobody does. Crazy.
Can I
feel
stab
like
Nick Fuentes?
The
Is that
support for
allowed?
Hendrix shows white guilt is over. Stop taking racial abuse. She's the abuser. Am I going crazy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait. They
Gay
backed off.
race
fight gay race
communism. He's
They have to
fucking
fight
trolling.
gay race
He's not
communism.
real. He's not real.
Where the fuck are my heels?
Oh no, not the gay race communism, anything but that.
Gay race. That's what the fuck?
Communism.
What does that mean?
Oh my god.
What
Am I-
does that mean?
Yes,
I feel
Shiloh
like,
said
I feel like
something
for the-
offensive. No one's excusing it, but she deserves to be treated. She does not deserve to be treated like a domestic terrorist.
No one's
No,
treating
people were
her
just
like a
go-
domestic terrorist.
They were just calling her an asshole.
Well, I think they
That's
were
all-
doxing her.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, well-
they were doxing her. I feel like
that's
at
wrong. It's
least
wrong to
for
dox people.
the
That's bad.
Look, it's
I
wrong
feel
to
like at
dox
least
people,
for the
yes.
Because he
Carmelo
needs 700
Anthony
grand.
situation.
I don't know
I feel
much
like at least
about
for
that
the
situation.
Carmelo and Anthony situation, they could at least say that this is all for legal fees and shit. But what is the 700 grand for?
For her
when
to
she's
buy a
not
new
saying
house.
anyone?
For her to buy a new
like,
house.
What it, like you
For
like
her
we-
to
like,
live
we could claim
comfortably for
legal
the rest
fees
of
for
her
this.
days.
Now,
Wait,
call,
wait,
now
wait,
call
wait,
me.
wait. Corey, can you scroll down to the bottom real fast? I just read something.
Yeah.
No, not to the bottom. Like the bottom paragraph of the what you were currently on. It says in his podcast episode, that one.
In this one.
Oh, okay. I read it wrong. My bad. I thought it said that Walsh said the N word to defend her.
No.
But it said Walsh
This
wouldn't
podcast,
actually
I
say
think
it.
so.
This
out
is
loud,
like
but
when
tried to explain his
people
reasoning.
would be talking about Elon Musk doing the Nazi salute, and then they would
People-
be like,
If
"Okay,
black
you
people
you
want
do it."
white people
White
to not
should
say the word, then they need to
and
not
they need
say
to
it.
not say it. If you say it, then everyone else can say it.
I
Point
agree.
blank.
Ban
That's-
black people
that's-
from saying the N word.
I mean,
yeah.
not to play devil's
I-
advocate here. People probably shouldn't be saying it in general.
Why?
No,
don't know.
people should be
First
saying
say
it.
it, Cole,
in
say
general.
People
right
should
now.
definitely be saying it. Take the power away from the word in like their own aspect.
Well, it's always gonna. I don't know.
It's just a word.
It's
It's a
just
vulgar word.
John,
It's a
if black
rude
people
word.
stop saying it, then white
We
people will
shouldn't say
start
this
saying it
movement,
even more.
shouldn't use the
I don't think that's true either.
I'm using the N.
100%.
I'm using the N word right
It-
now
the-
instead of the actual. Or for the same reason, I use the F word or the C word instead of the.
Because he doesn't want to
word.
lose his job.
Oh, me?
Matt Walsh. You can't lose what you don't
doubt
have,
he
buddy.
says F word or C word.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he just.
Don't say the C word. It triggers me.
Alright,
Don't say
y'all,
the J
I'm gonna be
word.
heading out.
Alright,
Man,
catch you
go
later,
to
Omar.
sleep.
John.
Later,
Enjoy your sleep,
Kevin.
Omar.
Later,
Later.
Prince.
Bye,
Later,
Omar.
Jacob. Later, John. Later, Corey.
But it's like roll call.
Later, Omar. Yeah. Had to name everyone. So.
It is crazy that
For
she's
them,
such
it's
a
not
big
about the end
hero.
of cancel culture, but the success of tribal whiteness. This is the case that represents while they're pretending Matt is endorsed.
It's so weird to be like, oh, this is us not standing up for the black people's bullshit anymore. She's the one calling them the N-word and then making
guy
the
with the picture?
GoFundMe.
No, I think I like this. Like this bit. For instance, was asked if the massive fundraising was a joke before noting that the right didn't need to find a white Carmelo Anthony. What's the goal? What's the goal in rewarding it? I mean,
Who's the guy?
That's
she's
true.
got a point.
What's
She's
the goal?
got a point. Well,
Well,
and
the-
that's
the-
what I said earlier. That's what I said earlier. Like, what's
The
the point? I
goal
think
is
that's
to make a
Carmelo
statement.
Anthony.
Like they're
I
trying
think.
to very publicly make a
Yeah,
statement.
they're making a statement by fucking funding a racist. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that's
Mhm.
the kid that stabbed the other kid.
I don't
Yeah,
know
it's- I
enough
think
about
it's
that.
Carmelo.
Wait,
that one.
it's worse.
I know
to fund
a
racist
tiny
than
bit about it, but I
kill
don't
someone,
have
kill
all the
someone?
context.
What'd you say, Jacob?
You said it's worse to fund a racist, but
Yeah, and
it's okay
this
to
is where I
find a
said that
person who
they
killed
disabled the
someone?
comments.
Wait,
This is where I said that they disabled the comments.
I didn't hear what
I-
Jacob said.
I
What did you
said
say,
it's
Jacob?
okay. It's okay to fund a. It's okay. It's not okay to fund a racist, but it's okay to fund a known killer.
When did we say it was
Well,
okay to
that's-
fund a known killer?
We also didn't say that.
Also, that trial, I'm not fully.
Also,
up to date
Corey-
on, but I know there was a lot of stuff where he was claiming self-defense, and then like the online right was very loud about how like it wasn't self-defense, and then I never actually got an update on
Also,
that.
Corey said most of it was for legal fees, not for living comfortably the
No,
rest.
The
No,
GoFundMe
wait,
was
wait,
for
wait,
his
wait,
legal
wait,
fees.
wait, wait. I was saying at least we can say that the
Oh, yeah, yeah.
500 grand was probably,
Probably
for
for
legal
legal
fees,
fees.
considering that they're in an actual court case. But the 700 plus grand,
It's
the
just
white
for
woman
her
is
to live
getting,
comfortably for
it's
the rest of her
literally
life.
nothing. It's for literally nothing because she's not in a legal battle. She's not moving anywhere. She literally said that she took her kids out of school. She's not going outside, but she didn't move. So she's still at her house. She's just sitting there collecting all this money to do.
It's
with
crazy.
whatever she
It's
wants.
like, help me not
Which is
face the
crazy.
consequences of my actions.
Yeah, now should her information got doxxed?
No.
Like,
No,
the system
doxing
was,
people is
simply
wrong,
no.
right? Doxing people is
It-
wrong.
It is wrong.
But if put simply, if you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. If I
Yeah,
posted,
but he played a stupid game by being black and being born.
true.
Yeah.
Hey,
The
Little boy?
action stuff.
Way it goes.
You know. It's just up that way.
If I
It's how it
posted
is.
a picture of like my credit card online and my information got stolen, I wouldn't then be justified in going, guys, please, my life has been ruined. Help me out.
Hey,
Donate
wait.
to me.
You guys think I should use the elusive second page on Google?
Go to page 10.
I haven't.
Go to page 10. Go to page 10. Go to page 10. Go to page 10. Go to page 10.
I haven't been outside
This is
of
gonna
page
be like,
one
whoa, no
in
way.
like years. I've
page
not
7.
been to
Go to page
2
7.
in like 20 years.
Ah, it's YouTube videos.
Gets paid big.
I
You know,
figured
let's just start going backwards. Let's just start going backwards.
Derek
This is 12 hours
McDonald.
ago.
That's crazy. Daily Wire, of course.
I wouldn't mind a YouTube video on it.
Oh wow.
A little live react.
Child support
We
nightmares
could
from hell.
we could do this one. Jesse on fire.
Let's read the
If it's a
comments.
woman, though.
Is this guy racist? I want to watch a racist guy make a video on it. It'd be funnier.
Now I understand his position. Okay, he's
All right,
Wait,
I guess before that, let's
read the
see
comments.
the comments. Yeah, before that, let's read the comments. If I press E, and then
No, they're
down,
talking about the freaking Carmelo
Yeah,
thing
he
in the
was 8 to
comments. I already
12
could
years
tell.
old. People were.
It wasn't. He was between 8 and
Phrases,
12.
black fatigue.
People are done.
Where'd you see
This will
racist
never
black
happen.
fatigue?
Trying to steal from Hurtful stuff.
New phrases. It was down there. It's moved now.
Hold on. Whoops.
Well, even if he is older,
The
that doesn't
fatigue
change
is
the fact
real,
that-
yo.
Even if he's older, that doesn't change the possibility
Don't
of him
forget
being
it's
autistic or
mine.
I
not.
think it's baffling to be like,
Yeah.
no, it's fine. He wasn't 5. He was 8 or 12. Like, what does that change?
So this is what he said.
That
right?
doesn't make
And
sense.
then that's what I heard is if the kid was taught to 10 to 12, he knows exactly what he's doing. So if he knows exactly what he's doing, are we saying
Read,
it's
read the full
okay?
sentence. He says something after.
Uh,
Read the next sentence.
I have kids and they know right from wrong by 8 for sure, especially by 12. If my daughter or son did something like that and was called a slur, I wouldn't tell them to quit.
You're
I
a
would tell them
terrible
to quit
father.
acting like
Wait,
that if they
quit
don't want to be called
Acting like that after saying he called them a slur.
Yeah, I've seen this.
Wait,
I'm not
wait.
too shocked. I've seen this on
You
Instagram.
wouldn't.
What do you mean by that, gang?
defend your kid.
Exactly, that's what I'm
Called
saying.
a
You're a
slur?
terrible dad.
So wait. So this guy's saying that he would allow an adult to hurl
Imagine-
slurs,
If an
insults,
adult called
and
my kid a
verbally
slur,
berate
Imagine-
the scream.
And then after they're on the
That's
ground, I would apologize. for
Imagine your
doing that.
son, right? Imagine your
That's
son coming up to you,
diabolical.
or you see like a 40-year-old person go up to your son. Look, for YouTube, because I'm recording, I'm Asian, right? He goes up to my son.
No, he's not.
He's nice. He's lying.
Look,
he's
I've
lying,
posted
he's lying.
videos on my channel of myself being Asian.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we all know you're white.
All right,
Yeah,
buddy.
you're right.
Yeah.
Anyways, if a freaking 40-year-old came up to my son at the playground and called him a chink, I wouldn't go, well, were you acting like a chink? That's your fault.
Were you eating a
That's
dog?
not your yeah, exactly. What you must have been holding some chopsticks or having the silly little hat. No, that would not be your first reaction.
You don't want to be called that. Don't act like that.
That's crazy.
That's the
Facts.
fact that he would allow that is insane.
This is like
so
the
we're
type
just
of
gonna
parents-
allow adults to go up to kids and just scream at them now. It's like what?
This is like the parents who, when they're like, oh, if my son told me he was gay, I would disown him and kick him out of my house. Like, you are a
Facts.
terrible parent.
Okay.
Black.
So we're just gonna just believe what everyone says now.
I saw a comment from someone on a video claiming to be a neighbor
We're
of
just gonna
his.
believe people. We're just gonna believe people. on the
He's
internet
just
now.
making
Okay.
shit up. He's literally just
Yeah, I'm
making
I'm gonna do
shit up.
400. Yeah, I'm gonna do 400 on shit that didn't happen.
I
What
benched
the fuck?
600 pounds yesterday, and my neighbor saw it.
What are we talking about? I got bingo, fucking liar. That's like I don't understand.
This is like when people say like,
What is
"Oh,
this
hey
guy
man, can you
doing?
provide a source?" Oh no, I can't actually. I made it up.
Okay. Yeah. So we're just
He's-
making shit up now at this point.
Black, white, Asian, purple. I don't care. Sure you do. If you do something stupid, you're going to get. Yeah. Do you know what the appropriate response to calling out a kid for stealing is? Is, hey man, I know you're
You
a
shouldn't be
child,
doing
Where's your
but
dad?
yeah, that's fine. Like fine, that's fine. You can be like, hey, where's your parents?
Talking about
Where's your
Carmelo
parents?
Anthony again.
This video is probably comparing him. Sometime.
comparing-
What? Look at the one with the S
Wait.
profile picture. Sometimes stereotypes are
Oh.
earned.
That's
Oh.
crazy. That's crazy.
What?
It's not talked about enough.
A lot of us white people are
Alright.
just done. Just done. When
Come
did
on,
you
Jesse. She
start?
didn't scream the N-word at the kid. She said the
Oh,
word.
Their lives
co-
are so
look,
hard.
look,
Constantly dealing with
Because that
being
makes it
racist.
better. That makes
so
it better.
That
No,
makes it better.
no,
Apparently.
no.
That makes
Right.
it better, apparently.
If you scream the N-word at a kid, at an autistic child, go to jail. You should be killed. But if you just say it in like polite conversation, that's fine.
I
He
think
was-
I
she
think
was just-
I think this is about the guy in the video. About the guy making the video.
That guy's a thug with a record as long as your arm. Wait,
He's a
unhighlight it.
constant lie.
He's a constant liar. Wow.
I think that's about the guy who made the video.
Yeah.
So I mean,
That's
it has
crazy.
to be because there's no way he's talking about a 12-year-old kid.
But he could be talking
It's
about
like
the guy who filmed it.
the guy who filmed it was I think he was a pedophile.
Okay, but
Oh, about the guy
what
who
does
filmed
what does it affect if the guy who filmed it was a pedophile?
If a murderer can raise money, then a person who was very agitated at the time can raise money too. Just because she said those words doesn't mean she's a racist. The word is so watered down; it has absolutely no meaning whatsoever. Black people can thank themselves for that.
I think white
Facts.
people can thank themselves. They came up with the word.
Yeah, I don't think we call enough white people crackers.
Well, even then, like you
Yes,
can call a
it's
white
true.
person cracker and it doesn't
Correct.
mean
Yeah.
anything.
Okay, see this.
Those shouldn't be
This
doing my
is
work.
at least like proper. Like at least he's asking the question of what the mom is doing.
I don't think the mom is okay. Like, I don't know. If you're an autistic kid, you're gonna do like stuff
Give a
that's
shit.
Yeah, you probably like
Like, you
went
probably
on her
didn't
phone and played Candy
understand.
Crush for like 3 seconds.
And
Yeah, I still
but
do
here's
awful shit.
like
Bro,
here's
when
my
I was a
thing
child,
about why
I
it's better.
100% the privacy of strangers.
when
like,
I
all
was a
the
kid,
time.
I would
I'd make dumb
accidentally
shit.
put
I don't
stuff in
think-
my
I don't
pocket
think
at
I
the
went in anyone's
store all the
purse,
time.
But I definitely did some shit that would piss off an adult to like like that I didn't know. That was a complete stranger.
At the end,
So I
of
wouldn't
the
be
day-
surprised if I fucking was like kicking around some some random like woman's purse.
At the
But
end of the
here's
day,
the thing. It's just that this at least isn't trying to justify, an adult calling the kid an N-word, whether she screamed it or not, whether she yelled it or
whether
not.
he's autistic,
this
whether he's
isn't-
5 or
this isn't-
12,
Yeah, this at least isn't justifying a kid getting called the N-word by an adult, like
I thought
or a
there still
black
could
kid
be
being
some
called the N-word
racial
by an
bias in that
adult.
comment.
And it's
Probably,
and
a
there-
little
there-
bit, subtly.
and there could be, and I'm not gonna lie that, but that's leagues better than literally everything above it.
That's a lot better than
everything
going.
above it is
Us
bad.
All I'm
whites
saying
are
is,
so
like,
tired of this.
It could be legitimate criticism, but I've met some people like that. They'll be like, "Oh, what mom would do this?" But if it was like a white mom in the same situation, they'd
Yeah,
be
be-
like, "Ah, kids are kids. You know how they are."
Because it's
That-
better.
It's way better
than
than
this.
that one.
It's way better than this.
Stereotypes
That's
are
diabolical.
earned. He looks. It's a word, people. Stop being over. She's the one being emotional. She made the GoFundMe.
So if there's no proof, just how the rumor started. Silo's based. Okay. Where are the kids' parents defending him?
Good point.
Maybe they don't want to be attacked on the internet after
Yeah,
they've
that's a
shown
good
that
point.
$700,000 of fucking money has been dedicated towards this
Turn
cause.
around is
Would
fair
you
play.
want to make yourself public?
Well, I
after
meant
this
like at
happened?
the park. Why weren't they defending him? Or
Yeah.
Oh,
whatever.
I mean
Yeah,
like
where was the
afterwards,
parents?
because like people are asking like for confirmation and like the kid's autistic or not. Would you want to like make a public announcement of who you
If
are?
I
after
were the
this?
victim's father, they would need to be concerned all night. Is that a positive comment?
I think so.
If
I
was a
think he's
victim's
saying that
father,
he would hit the woman
I think that's what
in
he's
some
saying.
in some vain, strange way.
I
His
guess.
father.
Again, you like the low IQ population who
Yeah.
never know how to leave when asked to.
No.
What the fuck? Thousands upon
Whoa.
thousands of cop cam vids
Oh.
proves this exact point.
Oh.
This
I was
is so
confused about the
bad.
first part of it. I was confused about this part.
I saw the low IQ
And
part
then-
and I was like,
Yeah,
fuck, dude,
Yeah,
it's
I
nothing.
saw this. I saw this, and I was like, yeah, I have to reread
I
this.
feel
And
like
then I
English is
saw
still new for you.
this, and then I just saw this. That's crazy.
English is still a new development.
It's not about the money. It's about okay, bro. You're not 14. You're not 14.
She seems like a badass mom. Yeah.
You're gonna get better.
This guy's asking the right question.
What is a skin bot?
What is a skin bot? I can't tell if he's
I don't know what that
I-
means.
It's not
'Cause
black
I know
and white so much
skinhead.
as it
I know
is light and
skinhead.
dark spirit-wise.
Light and dark spirit wise.
Not about
They
black
have dark spirits.
Oh yeah,
I
because of
don't-
the color of their
Oh,
skin.
shit.
Is
Or
that a
shit
new
frog,
kind of
shit chicken
racism?
shit.
Saying like your spirit's tainted?
Well, no, because black people are demons. He ain't
Well,
autistic
that
and he ain't
sounds bad right now.
Look at this. Look
entitled.
This is diabolical.
It's so crazy.
Yeah, so him being 12
What?
makes it any better.
What? Go to the one with like the. I think it's the fucking what? Some sports team logo. I can't tell.
So this one?
Yeah. Read that one out.
Obviously
For me.
been played. We've obviously been played. Now, how do we convince those with smoother brains? Everyone has been seeing the problem started with
Smoother-
the BO.
What is
and has
BO?
been. I think it's may try to say BLM.
Yeah, BO.
And
True.
has-
Okay, so no, I can tell from the wait, no, that's different.
Has been snowballed for years. Pointing it out doesn't fix a goddamn thing. So what now?
Okay, go to purple B. Go to purple B.
The boy was
The
trying
boy
to.
was trying to steal from her.
She just called him for
Just-
what
she
he
just called him
is.
for what he is.
Facts,
Stop the double
dude.
standards. At least she didn't kill the boy like a 17-year-old black kid. Black boy killed the white boy by stabbing him through the heart.
I'm
and
proud
walking
of the
street.
white
I'm
woman.
proud of the white woman. She stood up. So now the bar is the bar is we should be happy that a grown woman didn't kill a 12-year-old. You know,
That's crazy.
At the absolute max,
12,
at the
5, who
absolute
cares?
max- yeah. So no, just at the absolute max, we're saying he's 12. So we're saying that,
12 and
that
non-autistic.
the bar is
we're giving
set.
all the credit.
Yeah, we're giving all the credit. 12, not autistic whatsoever. We're saying that she should be applauded for not killing a 12-year-old.
Oh, the bar is in hell.
Reaching into a purse.
Bro, but he
Serious?
could have stole her lipstick.
And
She
apparently
coulda.
from I don't know if you guys saw in the article we were reading earlier that said he was reaching into like a diaper purse. Like
Even
some
worse.
diaper purse. So apparently there's nothing in there but diapers. And so we're saying that she should be applauded for not killing the kid over a diaper. Are we serious?
The bar is in hell.
This is the bar is in the deepest pits of hell right now. This is no possible way. Someone said that he's autistic, but there's never been any actual proof other than.
What do they want for proof that he's autistic?
He was still
Oh,
a
they
kid.
they need to send in the that he
The
that he's
fucking
taking vaccine.
diagnosis? Oh, true.
No. Send in his vaccine profile.
Sure that he's got the jab.
Yeah. Once they know he has the jab, they'll believe he's autistic.
Wait. Until he thinks he knows. Wait, who's Mr. Metcalf? Is that the dad?
I think yeah.
You'd think
they're
he
just adding
knows
characters to the story
who
sometimes.
and what he looked like, and say they didn't know if he had a gun. What is he talking? This is incomprehensible.
Of all the statements he's made, there's no chance that they thought you have a gun there to shoot people.
I donated is
We found
from
a donator.
yeah.
Okay.
I
Martin
donated.
still here?
No, Marvin went to bed, buddy.
Maybe he was the pavement ape one.
The
You
pavement.
know, it
Sounds like my type.
My type.
Look exactly, and they didn't stab him in the heart. I thought that was acceptable to them. Now to them is crazy.
To them is diabolical.
They didn't. His mom and dad didn't pray hard enough for him.
You know what's funny? If the mom and his dad would have prayed together, they actually twist the jury's minds. But these comments over. So I just see the racist boneheads on the jury. I wish this wasn't That's the case, but this murder is gonna walk. So, yeah, so this is just about Carmelo Anthony.
It's so
Hypocrite.
weird. They're like
Hypocrites,
completely
it's-
different situations.
I'm tempted to watch the video now just to see what's causing.
You know
all
what?
these
You know what?
comments
This
to be
makes
about
so much
Carmelo
more
Anthony.
sense when people justify like the killing of children in like wars overseas. This makes so much sense because they're like, yeah, but like it was an 8-year-old, so it was basically a soldier.
True.
No,
Gotta give him
yeah,
that
yeah,
gun. Sent him into the
that's
Congo.
true.
I'm gonna
So
stop.
no, but no,
freaking,
but no, but
He,
like
he was
this
12.
being
He was 12. He knew what he was doing.
no, but
So
this
it's
being
like,
what so many people believe makes so much more sense because like you
It
have to
really
believe that
does.
when you're like, oh, but the 12-year-old had a gun, he was firing back at our military.
I'm
So
gonna
we need to
end
kill
my
all of the
recording now. But
12-year-olds.
anyways, final thoughts.
That's insane.
I'm just gonna say, at the end of the day, she caused the problem, didn't want to face the consequences of her actions, and then raised $728,000 to live out the rest of her days in luxury. And people are acting like she's the victim of her own actions. If I were to
And
go,
I guarantee you,
if I
there'd
were-
be multiple large politicians that would stand up for her too.
oh yeah, Matt Walsh
Guarantee you.
won. Well, he's not really a politician.
He's not
is
a
he?
politician.
He's
I mean,
a
like actually,
fucking buffoon.
JD
She's gonna
Vance.
JD Vance.
there's me like senators on Twitter being like, "I'm so proud of this woman."
What's the name of the absolute moron? Marjorie Taylor Greene.
This guy said
don't even
Applebee's
know.
on me if we win. We're about to win.
Where did you see that?
I didn't
On-
pull
on
anything.
Marvel
when I
Rivals.
actually
Oh.
doxed someone.
Get a triple
It's
dipper.
just, it's just
I-
because she was being doxxed, possibly swatted, and
A guy
people
just said,
come to her
a guy
house
just said
and
in
throw
chat
shit
he
at her all
likes
day.
kids.
True.
So she called an 8-year-old
Valid.
a thief and a bad word. And
A
has to
bad
move.
word.
She's
Hey,
like,
what word did
What?
Why don't you type out the bad word?
This is exactly like when people fucking saw Elon Musk do this fucking Nazi salute, and then they would be like, okay, it's not a Nazi salute, so why don't you do it on camera? And then they wouldn't do it on camera.
Remember when they were like, "Oh, he did the Nazi salute 'cause he's autistic."
Yeah, true. Yeah, see, it's
I do
fine.
it too.
No, I do it. No,
It's
buddy,
just-
I do it for fun.
Mhm.
Okay. So yeah, so it's just because she was being doxxed, possibly swatted. So she wasn't swatted. We're just saying that there's the possibility.
Who knew political
And people
commentary was
came
so
to
fun?
her house and throw shit at her all day. So she called
The
an 8-year-old.
consequences of her
So
action.
she called an 8-year-old thief a bad word and has to move. The kid's not even autistic. Jesse, wake up. I'm not condoning this. I'm not condoning the word, but this, at least an 8-year-old, an 8-year-old ass kid was robbing her. Period.
So what? She verbally berated a child. She shouldn't have to face the consequences of her actions.
So what
So-
happened?
If I
So
go
what happened
into
to
a
being
store,
delicate to children?
if I go into a store with a gun, I wouldn't then like be shocked if I get arrested, you know? Or if I swing on someone much bigger than me, I wouldn't act like a victim if he beats my ass, right? I started the problem.
Yeah, but like it's not equal.
We need a
Robbing is like the
Doge.
ultimate
Come on.
sin.
Fuck.
Robbing out of
True.
someone's purse is the ultimate sin,
Floyd
especially as a
2.0.
child. I'm sure no one here did
Sounds like
anything
George
slightly illegal
Soros.
or slightly like stupid as a
Yeah.
child.
What does that even mean? Sounds like
I
George
don't even know.
Soros. Isn't he in
What,
jail?
What, Chris?
No, I'm not
No.
actually sure.
No, George
Okay.
Soros is the weird ass rich
Didn't he
guy
get
that,
arrested?
like donates to a lot of Democrat stuff. I think.
No, that's George
I don't think-
Santos.
Oh, wrong guy.
Nah, it's George with an S.
They're like the same guy.
Fearless, strong, white person. She's so fearless. She had several thousand people donate $720,000 to her.
At that point, I think it's several tens of thousands. Because there's no way you get couple thousand people getting you to $728,000. That
Yeah.
has to be. I feel like that has to be at least like 10.
Probably.
10,000.
Is there a way to see
Because so
donor
many of those
numbers?
are just $20. So many of those are just $20.
Oh, look, 27,000 people give. I'd give.
27,000. Yes, I was right.
Wow.
So that's
So you've had tens of thousands of people. She's such a fearless white woman that she made a page to Corey, refresh it real fast, see if anything changed. That it just
She
went up
got
like
$300.
$500.
She's got actually it was a bit over that. It was like
Wow.
6. Because I think she was at 28,200.
She's
something
so
when
fearless
I got on.
that she's raised $728,000 from 27,000 people. Yeah, that's fearless. That's wow. How
Yeah,
brave.
she's fearless. I don't know anybody's. Nobody has issues with it, so why is that so horrible? Or anything?
That's
Or
baffling.
White Caracas insinuating we beat, insinuating that we beat slaves with whips. I don't know, maybe because you did.
It's so funny
Like,
that
what?
like the black stereotype is like, oh, all you guys are stealers, monkeys, apes, subhuman, and the white stereotype is you guys used to be slave drivers. So,
Yeah, and it's like it's saying what is this sentence? What is this? What are these two sentences? Why is it that it's such a horrible word? Another thing is that some black people have no issue with calling whites crackers, insinuating that we beat slaves with whips.
It is so crazy
because
to
we
me.
did beat slaves with whips.
It is so crazy to me to put the word cracker on the same like level of historical relevance as the N-word. It's just like
I don't.
they're both words, as in like the way a little handgun is to like a machine gun from World War I. Like yeah, they're both guns. One is significantly more relevant.
But I mean,
Whoa!
I
That's crazy. Go to the one under the freaking timestamp. Yeah, that one.
we need to fight back against these monsters.
These monsters.
Oh.
These
Oh, that's crazy.
monsters.
Oh, that's crazy.
These monsters.
That's destroying our beautiful country. That's
Facts.
Oh
Only
my god.
You act like your grandfather, like your great grandfather wasn't the reason that they're here in the first place.
Oh yeah, after we enslaved them, we should have sent them back. Their contract was over.
Yeah, once we got our yeast from them, just send them back.
Yeah, can we deport them 300 years late?
Yeah, to El Salvador. So
That's just
all of you slaves, you guys are free. No hard feelings. You guys can just hit the road.
here's the boat. You guys know the
Wasn't
way
it a
out.
fact that after the slaves were freed, they just went back to work?
But yeah, they didn't have anything else to do.
They
Yeah, they had no
nobody wanted to
capital, they
hire
had no
them.
They weren't
land.
allowed to own land. They weren't gonna get hired by any company, so they had to inevitably go back to working on the same fields for very low wages, or they would get arrested and turned back into slaves. Historically speaking,
But yeah, Jacob, you're correct. They did go back.
it's kind of hard to
Yeah,
get a job
working
when
with
you weren't allowed to learn how to read or write.
or own land,
PLS, yeah.
or weren't able to even get a job doing other stuff, or be allowed into towns.
Kind of like Jacob.
Yeah, if you replace
Yeah,
towns
that's
with preschools.
I'm on Omer.
Wow, absolutely insane.
I guess let's go drinking in public.
Let's go call people the N-word and get $700,000.
I feel
Is
like
that easy?
her being a woman also helps that. I don't know. Actually,
I don't think so.
would a white dude
Yeah.
get more money or less money?
Less money.
Probably more money.
Less money.
I would say more money.
I
don't know, 'cause, like-
Alright.
Cause like there definitely is like also like definitely a societal issue with like men's power
Women.
over women, but at the same time like I feel like conservatives love a traditional woman that will call a guy an N-word. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like they love that.
If she's not as racist as me, we cannot date.
Go to the South.
Facts.
Like they get so erect when they see a nice blonde woman call a black guy the N-word.
I guess that is true.
You know what I mean?
I
Like
would say
that,
she
that
probably
has
does.
to be the hottest thing in the world.
Hmm
And the political shit is.
I do love me some race
Yeah,
play.
I love me
I'm
some-
just thinking about it.
The 1990s was
lost
peak
his
of
mind.
humanity. Hey, what ethnic group was superior or was deemed to be superior in the 90s?
If he said the 50s, I was gonna
That would
go
be funny.
insane.
Also, the 90s.
I'd have gone insane. I think we hit the limit for this as well.
Wait, hold on. What does that
Think
say?
we've hit the limit.
Taking
No, we
away
didn't.
take away the fact that they're killing us now. We all know that, but beside, what does that mean?
I think
Wait,
they're really stuck up on that black
it-
kid that,
is-
that
is
stabbed
it
the
this
white
one?
dude.
Yeah. Taking away the fact that they're killing us now, we all know that. What does he possibly mean?
They're really stuck on that one black guy killing the white kid, I think.
Oh, I thought he was
I
gonna
think
try and say
it's
shit about the
people-
COVID vaccine.
Yeah, I really do think that people are stuck in a, well, because they did it to us, now we can do it to them type of deal. And it's like, because have you ever had an argument with someone who you say is not okay to do this, and then they bring up some random shit? It's like, but you did this, and it's like, okay, but let's just agree that I was, I fucked up, not supposed to do that, but can we not do this, please? Because it's like they're, rather than trying to defend it, they're just saying, oh well, look at this situation, because this situation happened and now we're entitled to do the same
Yeah,
thing. It's
famously,
like, no, you're not.
two wrongs always equal a right.
Yeah, great law of
Yeah,
math.
What
you
does,
can't admit a fault, you have to point out a fault in someone
What does the
else.
Bible say about turning the other cheek? Always, if you get slapped, if you get hit
Love
or
thy
something,
neighbor?
right?
Oh wait, no, wrong one.
If you get, well, how does the start of the verse go? It's like about turning the other
I
cheek.
don't
I forget.
remember the verse. I don't remember
Either
the
way,
verse,
I'm pretty
but I
sure
know
that it
the verse
ends
you're talking
with
about.
beat
turn
the
the other
shit out of your neighbor. If you get hit, if you get struck across your cheek,
Oh, I think
kill
we
the
actually
person
hit
who
the rock
struck you.
bottom. Oh wait, no, we didn't. Oh, we did.
Oh yeah, and rich people get into heaven a lot.
Yeah, it's very easy for them to enter
It's
heaven.
super easy for rich people to get into heaven.
Unless you're poor.
happens
We don't
all
want
the
any
time.
stinky poor people ruining it.
Facts.
Alright, I'm gonna end my recording. Kevin, you wanna play Valorant?
But